Hi, early school friends. How are you? Guess what today is? Today is camping day, and I have my friends with me today. Here's Harper and here is Willow, and they are going to help me with our lesson. And for now, I'm going to put them in their own camping chair right here so they can listen to our lesson. And Harper and Willow even have their own tent with their own sleeping bags. And we have our little fire pit here for a little warmth and glow. And we have our barbecue here that we're going to eat later. So I have some corn and hot dogs and shish kebabs that we're going to eat later. But first, something so exciting, boys and girls. Today is the first day of June. Oh my goodness. And I have my June calendar here that I made with you the other day with my fireworks, with my straw painting. So let's look at June right here and let's spell June, our new month. Last month was May, and May began with what letter? May. M-A-Y. Now we have a new month, June. What sound? J. What letter is that? June. J. J-U-N-E spells June. And today we are on number 1. We're all done with our May calendar, and today is number 1. So boys and girls, if you made your June, July, August calendar, I want you to cross off your number 1, just like I'm doing today. And if today is number 1, you guys know what tomorrow will be. Tomorrow will be number 2. Okay, and let's see what day we're on today. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know what day it is today? It is Monday. Today it is Monday, June 1st, 2020. And boys and girls, we have today for school. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. We have school on Tuesday morning. We have school on Wednesday morning. And then on Thursday, your early school teachers have a special little video for you to watch. And on Wednesday too, some of your teachers will have a Zoom meeting with you. On Thursday, the Wise Owls, I will have a Zoom meeting with you. And on Friday, there's going to be a special parade at school for the last day of school. So we are almost done. On June 5th will be the last day of school, boys and girls. So what I would like to do right now is I would like to read a story to you. And it's super cute. I've read it already. It's called Llama Llama Loves Camping. And first of all, before I read the story to you, I want to show you my camping supplies that I brought along. First of all, besides my tent and my chair and my barbecue and my little fire pit, I brought my handy dandy backpack, and I have some camping supplies in here. What do you think I have in here? What do you think you would need for a camping trip? Let's see. I brought my binoculars because you know what? I might want to go bird watching, or I might want to see some ducks far away in the lake, or I might want to see some bugs on a tree far away. So I brought my binoculars with, and I brought, does anyone know what this is called? This is a little canteen, and I can put my water in it, so then if I'm hiking in the woods, I can have a little sip of water. And I brought this here. This is a little first aid kit in case I accidentally get a little cut. Then I have my Band-Aids in here. So that's what this is. And I have handy dandy tool here. So this has a spoon and a little magnifying glass and something really important here. Does anybody know what this is called? This is really important when you're in the woods. On the top there's an N for north. On the bottom there's an S for south. And here there's an E for east, and on the other side there's a W for west. Do you know what this is called? This is called a compass, and a compass helps to tell you what direction you are going in. So that's really helpful if you're in the woods, because there's so many trees around you, you might not know what direction you're going in. So a compass will help you know what direction you're going in. Okay, so a lot of these supplies here that I just talked to you about will be in our book that we're going to read with Llama Llama. So boys and girls, the title again of my story is Llama Llama Loves Camping. And here's Llama with his friends here, and he's going to go with his grandma and his mom too. I'm excited to go camping tomorrow, Llama Llama tells his friends. He has never camped overnight before. Neither has Nellie New, Luna, Gilroy, or Euclid. It will be super fun, Mama Llama says, and Grandma Llama and I will be with you the whole time. Camping is going to be very different from being at home, says Llama. Luna nods. We'll be out in the open, under the trees and sky, just like we're under the trees and sky, boys and girls. And we won't have any kitchen or house things like a refrigerator, an oven, or lights, says Gilroy. Euclid looks worried. After all, he loves gadgets. We can't use any machines while we camp, he asks. That's right, says Mama Llama. We are just going to bring the essentials. Essentials are the few things we really need. But don't worry, Euclid, it's only for one day and night. The next day is warm and sunny as the campers arrive at the campground. Welcome to our overnight adventure in the woods, says Grandma Llama. Llama Llama and his friends cheer loudly. Hooray! Everyone has one bag except for Euclid. He's carrying two. Don't worry, he explains. I only brought the essentials. That's a lot of essentials, Nellie says with a laugh. Okay, camper, says Mama Llama. Let's go for a hike while it's still light outside. Euclid pulls a handheld gadget out of one of his bags. I can plug our route into my directional device, he says. Remember, Euclid? Llama says kindly. No gadgets allowed. Euclid sighs. Okay, he says, putting it away. Not using gadgets isn't going to be easy. But boys and girls, you know what he can use? Do you remember what this is called again? This is called a compass. So he doesn't have to plug a compass in. A compass will work to help him and his friends and to help them know what direction they're going in. So he could use that. Mama Llama leads the campers along a trail in the woods. Wow, says Llama, looking around. These trees are so tall, just like the trees around us are so tall, boys and girls. I wonder how tall they are, said Euclid. Can I measure them with my digital tape measure? Luna shakes her head. No gadgets, she reminds them. Oh yeah, Euclid says. When the group gets farther into the woods, Mama Llama asks the campers to stop for a moment. Listen to the sounds of nature, she said. What do you hear? I'm listening to the sounds of nature. I hear some birds and a bee. Llama pauses. I hear a bird chirping. He does too, he says. I hear leaves rustling, says Luna. I hear a tree creaking, says Gilroy. Nellie points to a bee. I hear him buzzing, she says. I hear all that too, says Euclid, and I hear water flowing in the distance. The sounds in the woods are very different from the sounds at home, says Luna. Yeah, says Nellie. Those are machine sounds. Beep, beep, ring, ring, wee-oo, wee-oo. She laughs at her imitation of a siren. Euclid pulls a tape recorder and a camera from his bag. I want to make a recording to remember the sounds, he explains. Mama Llama smiles at Euclid. For this trip, let's just listen hard to remember everything she says. I forget, says Euclid. This no gadgets thing is tougher than I thought. So boys and girls, instead of a camera and taking a picture when you're hiking or camping, you can close your eyes and you can take a picture with your mind. And then you can keep that picture back in your brain, so then when you go home or later, like a week or a couple weeks later, you can close your eyes and you can remember what you saw on your camping trip. So that's like taking a picture and keeping it in your mind. That's even better than a camera. That will stay with you forever. After their hike, Llama and his friends help Mama Llama and Graham set up camp. Instead of a house, they have a tent, just like me. And instead of a refrigerator, they have a cooler with ice. And instead of an oven, they have a roaring campfire, just like me. It takes some work to camp out, says Mama Llama, but it helps you appreciate the nice things you have at home a little bit more. Later, the campers eat a delicious dinner around the fire. And now it's time for dessert, says Grandma Llama, handing out sticks. If she's handing out sticks, what do you think that they're going to have for dessert? Do you know? Do we just eat these? Asked Gilroy. Gilroy wants to know if he eats the sticks, silly. No, says Graham, laughing. You eat these marshmallows after we roast them in the fire. Yum! As the sun sets, everyone roasts marshmallows over the fire. They taste delicious, even better than a dessert you make at home. And boys and girls, later I'm going to show you how to make s'mores too. It's getting pretty dark out, says Nellie. It is, says Euclid. But it's pretty nice, roasting marshmallows in nature, he adds, with no gadgets. Finally, it's time for bed. Inside the tent, the campers get cozy in their sleeping bags. I'm going to do that soon too. And once they're all tucked in, Mama Llama has an idea. Let's listen closely to the sounds outside and pretend they're music, she says. The campers close their eyes and they hear crickets chirping, they hear bird calling, they hear the wind whooshing and an owl hooting. It sounds like they're all talking to each other, says Llama. The music of the forest is very peaceful, and they listen to the nighttime sounds. The campers slowly drift off to sleep. And in the morning, the sunlight streams into the tent. The campers wake up feeling refreshed. Mama Llama and Graham are very proud of Llama and his friends for spending the entire night in the woods. But everyone is especially proud of Euclid. Good job, cheers Llama Llama. You didn't use any gadgets on our camp out. Thank you, Euclid said. It was a fun challenge. I like the woods, and the other campers agree. Can we go on another hike before we leave, Nellie asked. We sure can, says Grandma Llama, but first breakfast. We can use my electric waffle maker, says Euclid. Oh, wait, he adds. That's kind of a gadget, isn't it? He's made it this far without using machines. He isn't going to stop now. The end. Wasn't that a fun book about camping, boys and girls? And seeing when you're out in the outdoors, you don't need any gadgets at all. You just need the beautiful outdoors. So, you know what? I am going to serve my friends Harper and Willow the lunch that I made on the barbecue. And then we're going to take a hike in the woods before we get all cozy in our tents to go to sleep. All right, boys and girls, I hope you had fun on our camping trip with us. See you later.